I can see what's going on. Ooh, child. So, ooh, child. Praise be to the Most High. To God be the truth. Oh, that sleepiness is coming from the weather. The sleepiness is coming from the weather. Y'all, oh my gosh. So, I got up and I was guided to check my Cards of Destiny app. And for the record, I only check mine, Michael Haynes, and yeah, that's it. So, I don't check my daughter's because she checks her own and we talk about it all the time. So, um, yeah, I have been channeling a lot of Neo because you see the song that I put up on Choice Records was Sexy Love. You know, that's my jam through Neo by Neo. So I started back loading music up on Choice Records. So let's see what happens. Um, y'all know it's very difficult to talk about shit because to talk about certain people because I don't want them in my life and I don't want them in my auric field. Okay, so it's very difficult for me to operate in, you know, an authentic I don't give a fuck mode without like being venomous with my tongue. So I'm going to approach this with gratitude that I am being obedient to just, go through the motions of this pix, the emotions of this pix. Um I don't know what's gonna come out. I never do. But I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Let me get some more cards out here because I have no idea. I'm jotting down notes too. Like, whoa, like, child, like, it's talking about the truth finally comes out. But, like I said, I knew that something was being casted because some conjuring was being done, some kind of negative energy because I had not been thinking any negative thoughts about Michael Wayne or positive thoughts. I've been focusing on my pain, focusing on my health and growing and building finances and stuff I've always been focused on. But it's like as soon as I made the announcement that I got offered, you know, to be in the YouTube Partners Program, the YPP. So in other words, to become monetized through AdSense, it's like finally there was a breakthrough of seeing some type of a trickle effect of payment for the fruits of my labor, and not saying in the sense that they were going to be giving me buckets and loads of money because it's been literally mere pennies. Okay, like wow, it's so fucking hilarious. But at the same time, that was an indication that the universe is rewarding me from being consistent in my healing journey. That's what that was saying to me. Meaning that my truth serum is potent. My truth serum is potent. And one will be touched and awakened. So that's what that indicated to me. Okay. We have entered into the month of June. Today is June the 2nd, 2026 Tuesday, and I will be 52 years of being on planet Earth since 1974. Wow, those were the years. I love the 70s. I love the 80s. I love the 90s. The 2000s, oh, you know what I'm saying? But the 70s, 80s, 90s is my shit. And I'm thinking of it musically, I'm thinking of it fashion wise, all at the froze and shit, everything was funky. And yeah. So I don't know why people got a problem in quoting a year, baby. They already know everything that they want to know about you to do negative shit towards you. So folks will be like, don't tell people your natal chart. No, fuck, shut up. They already know. Okay? Like, come on. Stop the bullshit. So, 74 was an amazing year. June probably was fucking hot back then, too. In Houston, Texas, where I was, birthed. And been my whole life. But it's time to travel, baby. Okay? I'm here, Maya. Real strong. I'm moving on, baby. So, yeah. So, 52. My daughter has been studying my chart behind the scenes. And she keeps telling me something about the 52 opening up for auspiciousness, which means great, good things, positive things. I've been seeing a lot of clovers, and I've been seeing like little leprechauns, like the lucky clover. I've been seeing that in my mind's eye. But anywho, when it comes to love, hold on, gotta sneeze. This must be a spiritual sneeze. Hold on. Yes, that's a spiritual sneeze. When they be strong and hard like that, make me holler through my nose. Thank you, baby. So, plus the rain and the mold and everything. That's what I was like, this is, and I got a little crack in the window because I couldn't breathe all night. Oh my God. So, when it comes to talking about love, Michael is still my muse, okay? So, I know I was talking shit the other day because I don't like it that he's not speaking to me. But he is still my muse. He's still my muse, okay? He's still my muse. He's still my muse. I'm still extremely sexually aroused by the thoughts of this man. Okay? Straight up. So I keep on calling out my flesh. And I was like, you're just lusting. You just want to fuck him, right? I'm saying this to my flesh. Okay? And every time I try to like hold space for that energy, like, yeah, that's what it is. I want that. Yeah. It doesn't matriculate. It doesn't grow anything. It doesn't, I can't put that seed in the soil and see it actually sprouting any vegetables or fruit because it's not the case. It's something deeper going on there. Like, if you look at a guy that's super fucking sexy, right, ladies, and your vagina gets to like throbbing and shit, that's how you know, like, oh, right? Your vagina just starts jumping. It just starts doing shit. And you be like, whoo, what's going on my panties, right? Or if you don't have no panties on, but you know what I'm saying. And mine don't just do that for him. You see what I'm saying? Mine don't just do that only for him. You know what I'm saying? It goes to the heart too. And I'll be like, what is that? No. That's how I feel like a baby. Like I just want to just start crying, Like, somebody come and rescue me because people should not like babies just cry. Baby's crying. You're going to go check on what's wrong with the baby. What's wrong with the baby? Are you okay? What's wrong? What do you want? That's how I be feeling like I'm crying out to the Most High. Like, when is this going to end? Like that, right? So, anywho, that's how I feel about Michael Wayne. And I knew that some kind of energy was coming in to be like, you fucking hate him, you don't like him, he's nasty to you, and that's not the fucking case. So I was like, what the fuck is that energy? Because I knew it wasn't mine. So I knew some shit was being done. Yeah, so Michael is still the muse. I still see that man's penis in my mind's eye on a regular basis. Anytime. Okay? It's not like I gotta go look at it. It just shows up in my mind's eye, right? He knew what he was fucking doing. And a part of me still gets a little bit, tad bit jealous of thinking that he didn't gave that photographs to other women and they're not in the energy. That has bothered me somewhat. But in my maturity, in my wisdom, I'm like, okay, I guess I get it. He had to do that, sexual ego shit, I guess. But I hope he's not creating soul ties like this. Oh my gosh. But because I don't see him as the divine partner of my future, I see him as my muse. That is something that I'm doing to cushion my heart. Okay? Let's just be super honest over here. To God be the truth. Praise be to the Most High. So that's why I'm seeing him as my muse. Okay? Straight up. I'm telling you guys. So, when it comes to thinking about having sexual penetrative sex, I don't think about nobody but him. So that gotta mean something. You know what I'm saying? That gotta mean something. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho. So I try my best to use my sexual energy to create. Okay? Positive, reinforcements and things for my ministry, for me helping other women. Okay? This is the reason I speak so graphically, succinctly, and all of that. Okay? And I guess some shit I might say along the lines, it awakens divine masculines, or not awaken them, but assures them that there are women out here truly doing the shadow work. We truly holding space for healing and to bring in a sacred sexual divine union. Okay, that the Most High God has put these two people together. They're together from the ethers, from the heavens to the earth. Okay, as it is above, so it is below. So, with that being said, this is not about Michael Wayne. You see how I can speak about Michael Wayne, regardless of how I've felt and this and that and roller coaster and whatever. Do you see consistently over time? I don't get this venomous energy about him. I don't feel a venomous, like he's a snake, he bit me, I'm dying, the poison is going through my blood, like, oh my God, don't you guys see I'm dying, he bit me, someone help me. I never get that energy about this man. So why did that come over me in my tantric ritual that I can't stand him? I don't like him. And it was strong. I was like, what the fuck is this? Right? Some motherfucking body doing some shit. There's only one motherfucking person that would be so inclined to be doing shit. See how my energy shifted? You see? This is difficult for me to do today. I just want to cut the camera off and kick back and play Scrabble or something. I don't want to talk about it. I can literally see why this had to happen like this, for me to be having people that I can't fucking stand, that I gotta communicate about, but with love. It's very difficult. Because these people have been consistently hurt, harming, and injuring my livelihood in life. In this lifetime. It started with my family members, and it spread everywhere I go. It's like a curse had been placed on my birth. And then this man come into my life. It wasn't an accident. And instantly I felt nostalgia. Like, oh my God, we've been together before. The shit was creepy as fuck. Because it felt like Christopher Williams. I'm like, what kind of energy is this? I always been real lit in my spirit. My spirit has always been straight up connected to the divine. So nobody can put wool over my eyes and get over on me or hurt, harm, and injure me for long. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I instantly knew Why does this feel like I've already done this before? Like, this feels like deja vu. Like, what? But I wasn't articulating this. I wasn't speaking this out loud. I wasn't saying any of this. So I didn't understand why this was happening to me. Like, why is it that it feels like I've already been with this man? But I went with it. Why? Why did I go with it? Why did I go with it? Why did I just allow everything to take its natural course? Why did I go along with the buffoonery? It's because I had too much death energy in my house. Right? So, let's look at it from a masculine's point of view. The masculine side of the brain point of view. If a man is not happy within his home, and I mean his penis is happy, his stomach is happy, his eyeballs is happy, you know, what he looks at every day is pleasant, is you know, I want to come home, I want to be here. His penis is like, oh yeah, we got the best in the world. We got the best in the world, right? His penis it has a brain of its own. His eyeballs need to be happy with what he sees, and his stomach is filled. You understand? Now, notice I didn't talk about his heart. That was intentional. We as women embody that same exact thing. But we need our heart to be fulfilled. So I wasn't having a fulfillment in my vagina. I wasn't having a fulfillment in my belly. I wasn't having a fulfillment in my eyeballs and what I see in my home space. And my heart felt like it was just crushing. So I allowed my physical body to be in the energy and go along with what I instantly felt was going to be some buffoonery. I instantly felt it. I knew it on the phone conversation. Okay? So instead of it being love at first sight, it was buffoonery at first sight. So overall, my masculine side of my brain was like, I want to know what this nigga's tongue do. I want to know what this penis do, and he better hit all my spots. This is what I was thinking as I realized when we instantly saw each other, it was an instant attraction. I was like, yeah. Because I was in the masculine side of my brain. Okay? But again, the heart that I was given, I can't separate the two and be like, okay, this shit good. I can just keep going through with it. No, I didn't have any kind of emotional reaction to him telling me the truth. I got a baby mama and about 3 kids. We stay together. I had zero emotional reaction to it. I'm telling you why. Because this energy felt like I've already done this, but this is going to be the sexual part of it. Okay? I have no idea how this is going to tie up in a nice pretty bow. Just let's flow with it. Okay? So, when I say there was a physical attraction, that was a soul recognition of the physical attraction. Not that he was physically by my eyes of what would have instantly made me want to fuck, right? No. Okay? My vagina has her own mind, and she's very vocal. So she'll let me know, like, yeah, we doing this. We finna get this. We finna do. No, she didn't do all that. She was just chilling. She was literally like saying, so girl, so you really gonna do this? And I was like, well, you don't want to? And she was like, we could wait. I mean, I could wait. It seemed like you want to go through with it. So, do I have a choice? Aren't you going to put me in harm's way? Well, what do you say is in harm's way? You know, why would you think like that? Why would you think that he's being negative? Like, or he doesn't come in peace. Like, so my vagina was having a conversation with me the entire time I was sitting in the car with this man. So anything that was hesitating, it was my vagina thinking in terms of like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a disappointment, girl. I'm telling you, I feel like you jumping the gun. That we don't normally operate like this. Like, what? So what you finna do? You finna just go for it? So I lit up my joint again because I'm like, it's too much chattering going on. I'm here for a mission, and a mission is going to be completed. I don't know what all this chattering is going on because I already made up my mind. I already made it up, right? I'm trying to tell you this is another version of the same damn shit I've been talking about. So I lit it up. It kept going out. I lit it up. It kept going out. That was a fucking sign. My J kept on going out. That was a goddamn sign. It was fine. It was just fine before I got in this dude's car. So why does my J keep going out? That's why I was laughing as fuck when I seen a video of Blake Swain talking about, bitch, I dropped my blunt today. I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Anyway, that was the connection to why it was so fucking hilarious for me. Although it's the jam though. And I love how Blake, acts it out. With that Febreze ass microphone. In here. So, I wanted sexual healing. Period. I was in my masculine side of my brain. So I was not going to be in the feminine and, oh my God, so what's going on with you and your girl and how old are your kids? And I ain't give a fuck about none of that. I was grateful that he told me the truth. So that means I ain't got to like have no little pop-up situations and, your phone going off and you like, I got to go and all that kind of shit. You grown, I'm grown. This situation in my marriage, this so-called marriage, this contract with the government, with this dude right here, because I'm not connected to it in my heart space at all. I'm done with that. So everything that I spoke about that ending, that was facts. It was not that, oh, I'm just out on a limb right now. No, it was over with. I just told you, I wasn't happy in no kind of way, shape, or form. That's why I don't like to use the word happy. So I'll say I didn't have no joy in my life with this man in my house. He was tearing me down to just think of staying in the situation. Now, what I want, I don't even look. Let's see, that's 2018, and it ended in 2019. Yes. 2019 is when I started the YouTube channel, Midas Touch of Love. And it was, about me and my daughter having a blogging channel of us having fun, shopping, and whatever, cooking, whatever. And then it took a turn to talk about what I was feeling and watching myself on a vlog, talking about my feelings. And so 2019 is when I know I made the decision when I started talking about the shit on that YouTube channel. I knew it, because there was no going back. It didn't have nothing to do with a whole bunch of people seeing it, agreeing, touching and agreeing with me and rooting me on. It was about me and me, my higher self and my lower self. Okay, so we gotta talk. Flesh needs to meet spirit. What's up? Okay, so in here, so I was proud of myself. I was like, girl, you really doing it. And I'm gonna try to find some of those videos. They didn't get deleted. They just got backed up. And I gotta go get them, find them, and bring them up so I can see how I looked then, what I was talking about then, everything. I want to go do that. It's gonna be very cathartic. But it's on my external hard drive. And I don't have a very good laptop. That's a little Chromebook that I'll be using, but I need a good ass laptop. I bought one, but the bitch is locked. I don't know how to unlock the bitch. I didn't lock it, so some kind of motherfucker way the bitch is locked. In here, eventually I'll do that, and it'll show up on Still Elizabeth Rises. Yes. So anywho, that's what the relationship was strictly about. To get my rocks off, to get out of the rocky space of my heart is being filled up with rocks. Like I need to feel. It was like I am woman. Hear me roar. Like sexually liberating myself through this man. He was there to be used. Remember I talked about that when I was doing my manicure. He was there to be used by me, and I was there to be used by him. You see what I'm saying? So it was an even exchange. Or so I felt that way in the beginning. It was going to be an even exchange, okay? That's great. And I knew we were sexually, our sexual chemistry matched. I just knew it. Yeah, I pretty much always know that about any guy that I ever put my eyes on that I want to give into or give to or take from, that stuff. Yeah, I can say that, yeah. I already knew that. We hadn't touched or anything. I already knew it. So when this man said he put a spell on me, I still don't understand how that he feels like that he needed to do that in order to, like, that's weird. Like, but the fact that he admitted that to me instantly started making me think of him as kooky. I didn't think evil. I said kooky. Like, what? You know, I didn't absorb it. I didn't. Can I get some freshen on my drink? Because I don't know what the hell this is. It's nothing. Yeah, no. So, I'm going with the same thing I had. 7-Up cranberry sauce. A 7-Up with a splash of cranberry sauce. Thank you. 2 cherries. I know we ain't got no cherries, but that sounded good. So yeah, y'all. Now, anyway, we all that happened. Everything that happened, okay? Now, why the fuck is this man stealing my energy? Why? Why do I gotta talk about it? Why? And the only reason why I said, okay, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go to work. Is because what came out next was, because a whole bunch of shit came out on the random app. But what came out next was, no, I cleared the energy. I swiped it off the screen. Sometimes I reset the whole phone. I turn the whole phone off and reset it. But what came up next, the truth finally comes out. So that's what motivated me to come on. But I still don't understand, like, why this man's stealing my energy. So I went and got his chart. I went and got his chart, y'all, and I was like, okay, Spirit, he got a whole bunch of shit going on. He got a whole lot of red. Anytime that's red, that's cups. That's red, that's diamonds. Cups is emotions and feelings. Diamonds is money, material stuff, like that, what you value. Cups is emotions. It's a whole lot of shit going on with him for this birthday. Remember, my daughter created this out of what we read in the Cards of Destiny book to learn about our own lives, okay? And learn about your own life. You're going to learn about the people that significantly has been in your life, such as your parents, siblings, aunts, family members, best friends, college, you met them in college, you guys are still friends today. I look at everybody like family. Because if you're going to be really, really, really sticking out in my heart, where I have strong feelings about my interactions and my dealings with you in my life, you are already in a soul tribe. Let's say it that way. But if you've always been negative and a thorn in my side, I'm definitely going to focus on when your energy pops up in my dreams. Quasi has been running around in my damn dreams. And then visions are starting to get crystal clear about his ass again. So when I text him, he didn't respond back, y'all. But that's just a tactic, okay? That's a tactic that he thought that he can employ because he heard me talk about Michael is not talking to me. And how I felt about it, guys. This is what he did. Okay? He was cluing in and tuning in to me speaking about him not speaking to me and how it makes me feel. So the motherfucker gonna try to adapt the same tactic and think it's gonna work because he doing it. No, dummy. You're just copycatting off of Michael. You're not Michael. So you can not talk to me, not talk to me, not talk to me, not talk to me. But bitch, I'm gonna cuss your ass out in my text. I'm not cussing Michael out in text messages. I'm not cussing Michael. I'm like, nigga, let me tell you something about your motherfucker. I'm not doing none of that to Michael. Not one time. Not one time. If anything, I'm whining and I'm upset. Like, well, you still not talking to me like that, right? Because I don't feel a need to like text somebody and cuss their ass out. I'm gonna call you on the phone. I want to talk to you, ear to ear, voice to voice, or see your punk ass in person. Because I ain't never scared. Okay, so that's how I like to do it. I'm not finna text you and cuss your ass out. But I had to look into the energy of saying, Liz, why did you not speak to this motherfucker since whenever the last time you said something and said, nigga, I'm about to get my number changed, whoop the wop, I'm tired of you and my motherfucking energy. Every time I talk to you in a way to get you to stay off the ledge, dude, because you're gonna fall. And you're not coming back. I promise you not. Get away from the ledge. Get away from the ledge. Stop acting like a fool and being on the ledge, because you're going to fall and you're not going to come back. It's like when I have a care for someone, I still try to help them to save themselves. This is what the communications has been about. And every time I try to be in my happy go, lovely, lucky, I call it my loving energy, he tries to exploit it and make it into, can I come over? And that is what has pissed me. He know what really has pissed me off, that I have not brought up not one more time. So that goes to show that when I said I didn't cut your ass off, you are dead to me, I'm going to prove it to you in all kinds of ways when I feel like it. I might not feel like talking about your trick ass for a whole year. And you're like, damn, she ain't spoken, said nothing about me. It's been a whole year I've been paying attention. I've been skipping through her videos. She ain't said nothing about me. How can I get back in her energy? So, when I realized that I said something to this trick, May 27th, I went and looked at his chart, and he didn't jump into his Saturn. He right now, right here, he in his Saturn energy. And I was like, Liz, look, there go your birth card right there. There you go as the Queen of Swords. It's over. You let him know it's a done daughter. He keep on trying to start it up again, trying to act like he all lovey-dub. This would all been in your damn dreams, girl. Look, it's right there. And I was like, you sure fucking right. Higher self, lower self, ego, shadow, whoever talking, you telling the truth. So then I said, but it's just probably because it's raining outside. It say I'm in what's that shit called before you have your cycle? That part right there. So premenstrual, whatever. It's probably hormonal. I'm gonna give a million excuses to not talk about this dude. I promise you that this is how I've been surviving this nigga's stench. Same like this damn apartment. Put the window up. Okay, oh, it's raining. You can't put the fan in the window. The fan gonna get wet. Fuck, I can't breathe. So I just can't breathe. You see what I'm saying? So he's like the mold in my life. He's the mold. He's the mold. He's the mold. And the last ditch effort was explaining to him, look, I don't want no beef with you, Rand, okay? So, yeah, I wish you the best, you know. And then I go into this thing that I do, and it's natural. It's not that I'm doing it on purpose or well, it's intentional, but I'm saying it's not like I'm trying to taunt him. I just go back to focusing on self. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I go back to focusing on self, meaning that I start expressing, wow, I just did this new artwork. Shit, you like this? This shit fly. No compliment. Crickets. But as soon as I say, yeah, deuces, you know, I ain't got time. That's what be pissing me off, because I'm like, dude, why the fuck do you think that if I ever gave into your advances or whatever the fuck you got in your busted ass brain cells, what will make you think that I still wouldn't pursue my own things? Why don't you compliment anything that I'm doing? You don't think I'm paying attention, that something is psychologically fucking wrong with you? Because even on the movie Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts, when she would face all the cans and make sure the towels were straight, he would compliment her by giving her busted sex that she don't want. Okay? That's how he would compliment her, like, oh, you aroused me so much. You made the meal. My belly's happy. I like how you got my beach house so boring and unlived in, but anally, so that you keep everything, all the canned goods faced, and to make sure that the seasoning's a certain way. Don't let me open the cabinet and see something out of order. Why is this towel not, you know? The dude was fucking thrown off. And then to reward her, he give her some busted ass sex. She had no life. She was stuck in that goddamn beach house. The only life she had is if he's like, yeah, we're going to go out on the boat. She thought about it. I'm finna fake my death. See what I'm saying? This dude act like I don't notice that undercurrent. Now, yeah, you can go out and work to make money. Because I ain't gonna go out there and bust my back open and try to do it to get us some millions or some hundred, at least we can become thousandaires or something. Now we gonna have to do paycheck to paycheck, hourly pay type shit. So you need to work too. So that means that yeah, you can divide, you can separate from him to go to work. But when you're at the house, you need to act a certain way, clean the house, do certain things. This dude think because he's never talked to me like that about women per se, that I don't read his energy as disgusting to be a boyfriend, let's not being a husband, child. And the way that I love a man is wifey type shit. Terrence can attest to that. The way I love a man is wifey type shit. It's no girlfriend, little cuddy buddies and shit. No. The way I truly love a man in a committed setting. A committed setting. Boy, bye. Get on out my face. So I tried my best not to hurt this little person's feelings. You know, you see, here you go. He's showing up right here as a page. That's the page right there. I tried not to hurt his feelings because I could see the child in him, the brokenness. I could see it. I tried not to hurt his feelings. I tried my best to just say, you know, hey, that's not good the way you've been treating your baby mama. That's not cool. You know, y'all got children together. I mean, was she technically your wife? She's not my wife. You don't think I paid attention to you talking about the woman that you impregnated, carried the children to term, had the children. You still stayed with her the whole time for the children to grow up and be like, yeah, that's my daddy. For you to be known as daddy, you had to be present. How the fuck to another woman that you trying to lock in some kind of a spiritual marriage? How you gonna talk to that woman about that woman and think that I'm of that low? I don't know what type of brains women have to have that they can hear a man talk like that, talk shit about the woman he's had children with, and then be like, well, that's because she don't know how to treat. I'm not one of them. Exactly how you talking shit about her is exactly how you gonna be talking shit about me to her and whoever else. That's a bitch ass nigga. I'm not attracted to a bitch ass nigga. Not in no committed. No. So I looked at it as, okay, well, he just, you know, I guess he feels like I have a sound mind, and you know, he's living me. He's wanting to express himself about his baby mama. So initially, I was like, oh, okay, you know, no jealousy feeling at all. I felt no jealousy, and I was like, oh, okay, well, shit, you know, y'all gonna work it out? No, it's over. It's over. Yeah. She ain't coming back. So hold on. It's the fact that you said it's over like 3-4 times. Then you go, she ain't coming back. I'm hearing the last part is she ain't coming back. And the way you saying it in your tone is like you're not happy that she escaped. That's why I said sleeping with the enemy. Julia Roberts. So now I'm getting bored in the connection, the mental connection. I'm getting bored. Because at first we were talking about things of a higher spiritual gnosis. We were talking about things like that. And that's what the attraction, the mental attraction was. We was talking about those types of things. Right? I'm intentionally not trying to detail the sex on purpose. Because I know if I start detailing the sex decline, I'm going to get mad. It's going to go left. So we doing good. We staying in character, okay? I got mentally bored with the connection of come over, see me, talk about your baby mama, and then we fuck. Nah. Because here's the thing. When the card came out that it said always want to be right, if a woman has such powerful intuition and can prophesy to you that you're going to go to jail, you're going to lose every fucking thing, and you're going to end up with this same baby mama, and it actually go down just like that. Why do you come back in the energy and think you can bamboozle that wise woman again? Here she go. Why do you think you can bamboozle that wise woman? Huh? This you talking to me about your baby mama menstrual cycle problems? I don't know how that even came up in a subject. I'm not talking about, yeah, my period is heavy and this and this. And then you're like, yeah, you know, my baby mom, she was going through that. That's a different context. That's you showing me as a masculine that you pay attention to us women. We have our menstrual cycles and things like that go on, and childbirth and things like that. So that's a different context. That's not nothing for me to start seeing you in a negative light. If I was talking about I'm cramping, I think my cycle about to come on. Oh my God, you know, it's changing and I'm starting to, you know, flow like lighter, but the cramps are starting to happen. And we having a discussion because you are my fuck partner. So you would need to know, hey, we can't get it in right now because da da da. So when you start to distract me by talking about your baby mama, you go all on this tangent talking about her. I'm like, yeah, sound like you still stuck in that energy of connection with her. So I said, you need to fix that. What do you mean? What you talking about? You're always talking about her. You don't notice how you kind of go on a tangent talking about her? So you need to fix that. That's something you're going to have to take care of. You're not going to be able to get in a relationship with another woman and keep her in a connection with you. And every time you get an opportunity to open your mouth, you talk about your baby mama. That's weird. You don't see that? Nah, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. These are the type of conversations I was having with this man at my house, laying in my bed naked. Why is this man stealing my energy? See what I'm saying? See how I'm talking? You see? But it keep talking about the truth finally gonna come out. I don't know what this truth is. You know, this just keep lingering. Huh? Yeah. So, uh, women has to heal childhood wounding, traumas, and then dealing with the masculines that's come into your life that was in the cards of your destiny. You may not know it to that extent, but it was destined. And then you got children with them. Then their family influence is in your life too, and it's a lot. So again, I'm grateful that the Most High, the Creator Soul, the Creatrix, decided that Elizabeth was not going to have a lot of that bullshit going on this lifetime. So I approached my psychic intuitive counseling sessions with gratitude and humility, right? So I'm so grateful. It took me one pregnancy to know I don't want a whole bunch of... Now, I'm not nobody baby mama. One pregnancy is all I needed. No abortions. One pregnancy, no abortions, no miscarriages. That's all it took. One time. Like, oh, no, no, I'm not nobody baby mama. And I'm not nobody's side chick. And I'm not nobody's, like, fuck bag. Right? So to be a woman of integrity, that takes a whole lot of fighting for self-respect and honor. So I wasn't going to let, all these years I've been going through shit, this little Rudy Pooty, fresh and tutti fruity ass little dude, because I don't even look at him as a 50-something-year-old man. It's like, what is going on here? This is him. And I'm not gonna let him come in and like. So he didn't realize that, particularly initially, I liked him. I really liked him. I was like, oh my God, he's so silly. He different. I like that. Right? I like that. Then it got to the point where I was like, who are you? And that happened pretty much within the same month. So I was like, okay, shit, girl, what we didn't do, what we didn't got into. So then my vagina was like, I told you. So the sexual energy got stronger and stronger and stronger for this man, because this is the entity he carries. This is the entity he carries. That's the monkey that's on his back. The sexual desire for him got so... That's when I was like, what the fuck? So I was talking to this girl at the time, this lady at the time, and she says, girl, yeah, this dude that put a love spell on me, girl. Let me tell you what happened, girl. Let me tell you what happened. I'm like, for real? Cause I'm acting real brand new, and I normally don't act brand new. I know I don't carry that energy of brand new, like, mentally brand new, meaning like lame, like slow, like don't catch on, No. My spidey sense is always on lit. So how is it that I missed this shit? But he already told me, hey, I put a love spell on you. He already told me I left this shit out. Like, you so stupid. And she said, girl, the desire. Girl, I was doing all kind of crazy shit. And girl, I was not attracted to this man. This man was so damn ugly to me. I was not attracted to this man. So I'm listening to her. And she got several damn children, so she know about some dick action in her life. Okay, so I was like, girl, for real? You lying? She's like, girl, I was acting so goddamn crazy. I was doing anything to get him. Well, girl, how did you get it to break off? And I forget what she told me what she had to do to get it broke off. I think she just basically turned against him like she wanted to kill him, and then he realized, damn, I shouldn't have did that. And then I guess through Christ consciousness sake, because she's a Christian, go to church, all this stuff, you know, it dissipated or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, what the fuck? So then I started researching love spells. And through that, people on YouTube videos start coming up about when how you know you under a love spell, how you know this, know that. And I was just being guided. I was being guided to certain videos to click on, and then I would scroll while that video playing. I see something else, click on that, and then I had stumbled into this girl's channel that was a regular vlogger channel, and she was talking about this dude that casted a spell on her. He was so fucking ugly and disgusting to her, and he was homeless, and she ended up getting pregnant with twins by him. Only thing she didn't do was show the damn dude picture. I don't know why the fuck she felt the need to keep that part about the situation safe, because you need to let alarm up the damn women. Because she kept talking about how she was so unattractive to him. And oh my God. And he was even homeless. Right? So I was like, why you ain't put no picture up of him? Why the hell you trying to keep him safe? You need to alert other women. What you talking about? So with Quasi, I was attracted to him. I was physically attracted to him, so that wasn't the case. But I was like, what the fuck? And I kept following her story for a while. To made a comment on a video. At the time, Nubian Divine had a channel, and she was doing tarot and her music. Okay, and she had did a channel message about the warlock type shit, and I was like, ooh. Wow. And I remember what the girl channel was talking about, and how distraught she was with this man, and how she just can't seem to just like get him out her life, and he don't do nothing for the children. He still don't got no money, and roughing it, and tried to move in with her. She been fighting to try to stay away from him, all this type of shit. And I sent her that video, and she looked at it, and she was like, thank you so much for that. And then anytime females start like being with this weird ass energy, like I'm the weirdo, then I cut their ass the fuck off. Because she wanted to link up with me and have a conversation. And when I attempted to send her to Facebook, my Facebook, like a friend request, we can talk to Messenger, she started acting weird by sending me a message that, she responded by saying, I don't know you to be friends with you, have you friends on my Facebook. Like, bitch, you was in the comments asking me, can we, do I have a Gmail? Like, how can we link? Oh my God, girl. Oh my God. I really need to, I don't know nothing about tarot. I don't know nothing. Can you know? So I was like, I just told her, I said, well, yeah, Nubian, she's somebody that, she does music. So I really watch her for her music. Because a lot of times she's being there while not doing shit that didn't make sense. So, but I like her music. So, and every now and then she gives some very succinct channel messages. She used all kind of strange tarots and stuff like anyway. So it wasn't ever her tarot stuff. It was more so what she's channeling. Yeah. And then, Nubian said she was on the twin flame journey. And, anybody that I'm going to follow for a certain period of time, I'm going to go research your ass. Yes, indeed. I don't just follow folks. That's why I tell folks don't just follow me. Because all these old fake ass subscribers and shit, Don't just be following me, baby. Okay? I don't need all that. I'm not here for that. I had to do this shit publicly. You know, it is written. Okay? It is written. When I seen it in my cards of destiny, I was like, okay, I'm gonna quit fighting. I'm gonna quit fighting against it. I'm gonna quit fighting against it. I'm telling you, this right here. It's right here. This will be keeping me together. Okay, even when they say, okay, yeah, you sick, it didn't work out, and then I just told Ashley the other day, my daughter, I said, when I pass away, I want you to read this book and go and see that, yeah, my mom was gonna pass away because this way it said it right here. I'm telling her, because if any time in life she get the doubting that there's a blueprint to all the shit she be going through, if she can just focus and listen to her higher self, directly connected with the divine light source, she will never be in darkness in this world. And I told her, when I pass away, go look at your year of birth, your age, and look through there and study it and find out where it is. Yes, your mother was going to pass away. Go to my birth card, and look right there and see what it say. Okay? So, yeah. Ciao. So, I don't know why this dude's stealing my energy. But anyway, so what I did write down was, right now he's in Saturn, which is right here. And here I go right there. Here I go right there, y'all. Now, what Robert Lee Camp tells you is if your birth card falls within their spread, that's what you need to focus on. If your birth card falls within their spread, that's what you need to focus on. He ain't say it in those words like that, but that's how I interpret it. He is saying that you'll be dealing with that person when you see your birth card be in their spread. That's what he said. So that's what I focus on. So because he has 2 planetary cards. His birth card is 8 of Cups. He has a Queen of Cups. Let me just look at it because I'll be forgetting. Queen of Cups and Ace of Wands. So he got a lot of shit going on. Okay? So all I do is zoom in and see, okay, is 8 of Diamonds on here anywhere? Oh, shit. Here I go. If I go look at the text message timestamp, I was cussing him out at this time. Here he go, right here is the page. Now, it's talking about him getting married. So let me tell y'all what was really like. I don't want to get on because I'm going to sound mad and angry and crazy. So I don't want to get on. But it was talking about him getting married, child. So anyway, let me show you where it said that at. He got Uranus. 4 of Cups. Right there. Uranus, 4 of Cups. So I go look it up in the book. 4 of Cups, Uranus, page 168. Let me go read it to you. I wrote me a little note because I'm taking notes. But I'm going to read it to you directly how it has said in the book, child. So I say, who he getting married to? Who getting married? So I'm like, that's a good thing, right? I'm like, oh, he getting married to somebody? So that's initially how I looked at it, y'all. Okay. Here you go right here. I ain't making it up. I'm telling y'all, I did not want to talk about the situation. So I said, okay, if I go to the Kipper and any of the stuff that I just read come out in these cards, oh my goodness. So I was like, okay, he about to get married. Oh, that's why he ain't responding back. He going on with his life. He gonna mind his business. He just had some little silly female call my phone playing on the phone. Oh, I guess he would say that was my AI. That was AI. That wasn't no real woman. That was me. Shut the fuck up. Don't play on my fucking phone. But is he moving on? So why is he stealing my energy though? Why is he walking around in my dreams trying to act like we together? Every fucking dream we acting like he with me. And I'm lucid dreaming and I know in real life, nigga, I don't like you. And it ain't like that with you. I keep telling you that. But I try to do it in a politically correct way. You be trying to force your way. Like, anyway, I'm on my way over there when I get off work. What? Who the fuck you think you... That's why I see why women want to bust you in your dome, dog. I see why women be want to bust you in your dome. So if my videos will help whoever the fuck get with you again and going through all kind of shit, then I'm going to keep on motherfucking talking about your trick ass. Because... if something is fundamentally wrong with your brain, It needs to be studied, scientifically studied. Okay? So, 4 hearts in what I said, Uranus. And it's so sick. Y'all, what fucked me up is normally Mr. Camp, he got paragraphs, okay? So you got to know how to, like, not skim, but read, summarize, and get bullets. That's how I teach my daughter to do it. I said, because you'll be writing a whole bunch of shit. You like, you need to get the bullets, like the main ingredients. Child, for Uranus, you ain't even got to read a lot. It literally says, this is four hearts is talking about stability and love and home. The 4 hearts is a sign of protection and love and marriage and family. It represents one's marriage and the foundation of love upon which a family and life can be built. The 4 hearts is usually considered a good influence. So I was like, yeah, he about to get married. And the first person I thought was Renee. I was like, okay, baby mama, you went on ahead, took your stupid ass and understood he getting older. That he need to get his cuckoo ass in a position where some woman with some sense can try to finish out the lifetime for his ass. Help him. So that's how I really feel. So I was like, okay, that's good. That's good. So I said, okay, what you talking about in Uranus then? Okay, Uranus, okay, what you saying? Somehow, y'all see that little bitty ass paragraph? Somehow the affairs indicated by your other Uranus card will have something to do with marriage, a home, a house, or the attainment of a satisfaction in your love life. Now this dude, y'all going on back on there, part 46, you gonna see where he was like, yeah, I ain't trying to be with no woman. Women want to control you. I ain't trying to do, right? So I'm a little confused. Like, well, he sat here on my bed when he came over July the 4th for that Independence Day. And all the motherfucking folks that stay next door, the motherfuckers all on my porch, that fucking noise and ghetto hood shit. And he sat right there on my fucking bed while I'm irritated by what's happening on next door and knowing there's going to be some major problems with the motherfuckers. And I ain't focusing on him really, nothing he talking about. And I'm just kind of like spaced out, you know. And he's sitting up there talking about his baby mama and when they had got married. And then my daughter sitting right there the whole time. And then he goes, I mean, we was looking into getting married, and we was. So I guess when he said when him and his baby mama Renee got married, he expected me to go, you got married, but I'm not even paying him no mind because I'm thinking about these people next door. And literally, he goes on this whole tangent telling me about they went to go look at this and that and ring, whatever. I don't care. So I'm remembering him talking about that, and I'm like, okay, well maybe that's what this is. Okay, that's a good thing. That means he has to focus. That's what made me do the video too, because I'm like, if anything is like that going on and you still over there doing your little spell work and little conjurings and stuff, yeah, we gonna put that out there. And we finna put this in the ethers. We finna put this out there so it can be noted. And I ain't got no beef with the baby mama. Her name is Renee, and her birth card is a 10 of diamonds. Birthday is July the 5th. She's a Cancer. Birth card is 10 of diamonds, and her planetary ruler card is 10 of cups. Okay, so we already researched her. You know, back in the day when she talking all that weird shit and all that shit, she got researched a long time ago. So I just to put it with this because it's talking about marriage. So I was like, okay, maybe he went on ahead and you know, trying to, you know, realize that life is for real. And if you were such a great magician that you would have yourself with money, finances, to the degree that you can have your little Tesla you've been talking about, in about 2 or 3, 4, 5, maybe I'll give you about 3 bitches. I give you about 3 bitches for you to feel fulfilled like you really doing this polygamy shit you've been talking about. So I'm always think positive so he can stay the fuck away from me. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. I think positively for his life. With me writing into the equation, you left Elizabeth Marie Fontenot alone and went on about your motherfucking Benayi. I write that into it. I'm trying to tell y'all, my channelings about this dude is always writing me out of the equation. All around. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the motherfucking leads is written out about me. That's the way I channel about him. Because I do not want to be a part of no shit show. And I will not be a part. You will not force me to be a part. So, with that being said, I go and look it up, and it's talking about marriage. So, I say, okay. All right. Because Spirit had guided me to look at anything that's doing with a 4 cups. I don't know why, but Spirit just said, I need you to look at this 4 cups. I said, okay. So, as soon as I zoom in, whoa, Venus? Now, why the hell is Venus? Why 4 cups in Venus? Look where the 4 cups is. Now, if y'all was paying attention to any other live, 4 cups talk about marriage. So, he got Venus 4 cups. He actually has Neptune 4 cups and Uranus 4 cups. He got a 10 of cups in his environment. Okay? And he got a 10 of cups in his Venus. I'm trying to tell y'all, because of me studying Tarot the way that I do, I'm able to see this shit just like manifest like right in front of me, like a little movie. And I'm cool with that. And I'm like, okay. But I want to make sure Elizabeth not nowhere in there. No, nowhere. So that's the purpose of the videos. That's the purpose of videos that I do about this motherfucker. Now, Spirit said, so you saw that, right? So I wrote it down. 4 cups in Uranus, page 168. The affairs of the other Uranus cards will have something to do with marriage, a home, a house, or the attainment of satisfaction in life. I can write the whole damn thing down because it's a little bit of this paragraph. So, Spirit said, now go and find out where he is right now. Like, what planetary influence is actively, radiating in his auric field. So I said, okay, go up here. Jupiter, April the 2nd, 2026 to May 23rd, 2026. So, within Jupiter's energy, which is about expansiveness, he could have had the feelings of a lot of love and any energy of good vibrations in his life. So I was like, okay. He could have went to a wedding. Renee could have actually got married and invited him, and he showed up. I don't know. I'm going to look at it in all different kind of avenues of what marriage could be of good vibrations that has something to do with him. That's how my heart is operating and directly communicating to my brain, right? So I'm never going to just see evil and talk about that. No. Okay? Boom. So I go over here and I said, okay, well, that's over with. Jupiter is April the 2nd, 2026 to May 23rd, 2026. He is now in his Saturn. This is when I start texting him. What? That's not a fucking coincidence. Why am I texting him saying, fuck you, stay out my fucking life, bitch. Yeah, you try to cash shit on me. You trying to lock me in and do shit, bitch. I still got monetized, even though they're paying me pennies right now. But I still did this, bitch. You ain't gonna stop nothing. That's why I'm texting him. Like, if my words could actually, like, shoot daggers in his eyes, I would do it. So he wouldn't even want to look at my text. Because the bitch would be blind. If he opened up my text and it just pew, 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 and he actually started feeling eyeball pain, and it's like something is shooting in his eye, he wouldn't even read my text because he realized how serious I am about it. I told you that I will never say not one more kind word to you. So that means every time you give me an opportunity to chop your fucking head off, I'ma do it. And when you had that female, whoever the fuck she was, play on my fucking phone, that's when you set this shit in motion. And you assumed that it was going to make me react. Oh, so you been fucking with a bitch? I don't give a damn. I don't care who you sucking and fucking and laying with. I don't care. At all. I want you out of my energy. 100%. And the only time this dude was physically, that I didn't feel his energy strong like that in my life, was when he was in jail. When that nigga was in jail, I didn't feel that shit strong. At all. It was like I said, nothing but smooth sailing. Like, it was like, it felt like, how you dealt with somebody and it's like, it didn't work out. You wish them the best. And you going with your life, they going with their life. You wish them the best. You don't have no ill intentions or no kind of a malice in your heart for the person. So it's a mutually respectful, separation and continuing with your both separate lives. That's how I felt when he was in jail. And this is, I know that he has the ability to powerfully connect with me like that telepathically, because I sensed everything that he did tell me he was going through in jail. I sensed it. And if I'm such an evil this and crazy that, why the fuck was I carrying and trying to call and check on your dust bucket ass? Stupid ass. If I hate you, that woman's crazy. She's defaming me all on YouTube. She's putting up videos. Stop lying. Stop lying, fuckface. We gonna get it out. I'm telling you. Don't cross me. I tell y'all, don't cross me. Cause I have a mission. I have to complete my mission. And you trying to distract me. If that mission has to do with a loving a man, then if Most High said it, who are you to come and tell me if you doing shit to change the course of my life? Why would you tell me what those things are? And then just recently said, oh, I love it when you start talking to me again. I get active. The fuck does that mean? You should be active without feeding on some feminine's energy. But as long as I know that spirit is showing me how to check, what's the word? What you said, spirit? Spiritually, what's that word? Circumcised. What we said? Ooh, child. Hold on. What was it? A spirit? Castrate. Thank you. Long as spirit is showing me that you are the poster child for the spiritual castration by a high priest, then we shall continue. Okay? We shall continue. Now, he's in the Saturn, right? So what's in the Saturn? Let's pull out the cards, y'all. Queen of Cups. Let's get it in the tarot. I got it right here. Ooh, my ear is itching. My right ear itching. Strong. I don't know. There's something coming in. Normally be the left ear, but my right ear is itching. Queen of Cups. Let's get it out so we can look at it. Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Remember when I said on the ledge, acting a fool? Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Hold on. Come on now. Ooh, my leg. My leg. My leg. Ah. Woo, sha. So, y'all, my birthday getting close. So, y'all, I'm going to take, what's today? Let me look at the calendar. And I won't be back. I'm taking off. Because I can't be with this YouTube energy as I celebrate my 52. Hold on. I need the... Why are we not getting to the calendar, Elizabeth? What's our problem? Let's get to the calendar. There it is. All right, so yeah, I'll be taking off the whole weekend. Probably be back probably like Thursday the 11th, something like that. So yeah, taking off. So I'm probably gonna do today, tomorrow, Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, depends on how I feel. I'll be back probably Thursday, the 11th. So I'm just letting y'all know in advance. Ain't nothing happened to me. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm taking off because I don't want to be dealing with this internet energy. Okay? So we got to practice our spiritual hygiene. So we got Queen of Cups. I don't be want to talk about this little idiot. But it's like they need me to be abreast on what's going on in my energy. So, okay. With enemies. Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is talking about an ending. Mm-hmm. Nine of Swords is talking about ending. It's talking about a death. Okay? It's talking about, excuse me, a death. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, Ace of Diamonds. Nine of Spades. I mean, fuck. Anyway, Nine of Swords. Here we go. Here I go. Eight of Diamonds. What did it say? No, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. All right, we gonna see. We gonna do this. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Nine of Spades is here. Ace of Pentacles is here. Queen of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords is here, baby. Now, what I love about the way that Mr. Kemp wrote the book, you instantly learn that what he be meaning about these cards is not what the tarot is going to necessarily be saying. So the tarot is going to give you the opportunity to go deeper. Keep that in mind. So I remember when I was talking to him, telling him some shit I saw, he got all happy. And I was like, dude, it don't necessarily mean that. Like, are you here to learn about yourself and get in better alignment with the universe? Or you just, so to keep in mind, his baby mama is a 10 of diamonds, Virgo energy. Told you about that power. Now, so in her natal chart, she may have a very powerful Virgo energy. Okay? If she don't know her chart, she can go to astroseek.com and do a free natal chart and then put in her exact time of birth. She may have a very prominent Virgo energy. Remember I said that in the last one. I said something potent about the Virgo energy. Yeah, she may have it. I'm going to find 10 of Cups too. So we can just put her there so we can look at her. That's the baby mama. Okay? Mm-hmm. Queen of Swords, thank you. And then 10 of Cups. So we can just look at it. Okay? Can you get my lover's card? The love cards. Thank you. The book. 10 of Cups. Okay? So the baby mama is a 10 of Diamonds birth card and a 10 of Cups. Pisces. And Saturn is still in that Piscean energy. So you see that? Now, she may be like, no, I'm a Cancer. She don't know what the hell she talking about. No, she can go to astroseek.com, know her exact time of birth, and put it in, and she will probably see very dominant Pisces and Virgo energy in her natal chart. Okay? So we're going to put that there. Root chakra. Has to do with the home environment. You know, Cancer has to do with that. My Mercury is in Cancer. So, my daughter's father is a Cancer. So, I know about that Cancerian energy. It's about heart, home. You know, basically, home is where the heart is. Okay? Cancer energy. Her dad was good at, like, cleaning and cooking and all kind of shit. He'd have been good if he wasn't in that wayward dick syndrome. I don't do good with that. I don't do good with that with the man. Okay? So, because I'm not finna do good with you telling me what I can't do, but you fucking the world. Like, what? And I don't need to fuck the world. But you gonna try to tell me to be with you while you fuck the world? Go on, get out of my face with this shit. Okay? So anyway, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Ace of Diamonds, Queen of Swords, Eight of Diamonds. Okay? Now, in his environment, we got 10 of Cups. We're going to read about it. Okay? In his environment, he got 10 of Cups. Who is the 10 of Cups connected to? The baby mama. You see my point? Yeah. Okay? All right? Unless it's a secret woman been hiding in the gap. Hiding in the cut. That's the baby mama. Why does that just be doing that on this damn phone? Why? Look at my ear. My right ear is itching, baby. Phone tripping. So let's go into the Ten of Cups for the environment. Ten of Cups. Ten of Hearts is successful groups of people or the public, large gatherings of people or a wedding. There you go again, a wedding. So who getting married? Who getting married? A cousin, a family members? Who getting married? So again, keep in mind, doesn't mean he getting married. It means somebody in his energy is getting married or about to get married. That's what it means. It says the Ten of Hearts literally means 10 hearts. Hearts represent people. So this card speaks about activities involving large numbers of people that you have a love connection with. See that there? It involves a large a love connection. You see? Or a large number of people that you have a love connection with. So it definitely deals more with family, circles of friends, or with the audiences of musicians, artists, and other performers. In its highest manifestation, the Ten of Hearts brings much success with the public and groups of people. So, this is the way you cross-read it. Who does Quasi know that is somebody that's in the public eye? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Okay, you following me? Okay. To get the most out of this card, plan your advertising and your promotional campaign when it is present. At the very least, this card represents a social occasion, such as a party where you are well received and have a wonderful time. It can also represent a marriage or other large family gatherings. So who's getting married? I ain't getting married. Could it's one of the sons be getting married? See what I'm saying? So you see how I can see it on all sides. All I ever care about is to make sure that his energy is not nowhere near me like that. Romantically. Focused. You know what I mean? On me. That's why I look into it, because he been in my dreams and shit like that. I'm getting aggravated. You're in my energy. I look into your Saturn and there go my damn card right there. Makes sense. Makes sense. Saturn represents restrictions. Something you're restricted from. I can't make it up. I'm the Queen of Swords on that ass. Okay? In Virgo energy, I see where my placement is. I got Virgo in my chart, so I know. Okay? Boom. Virgo. Libra. My Pluto is in Libra. See what I'm saying? And that's why it's good to know the astrological degrees and all that good shit too. See, that's why I cross study. Now, in the energy of Ten of Cups in environment, it's over here. Your ability to get recognition from the public and to be well received in any large gathering of people will come to your aid this year and bring you greater success. With this in mind, this would be a good year to pursue any sort of artistic pursuits or to launch an advertising or promotion campaign for your business. This will be a good year for family and social interactions, especially for parties and large social occasions. My birthday coming up, but we ain't planning no big ass shindig about it. See what I'm saying? There's no big shindig, and my daughter's gonna have me come in, and it's like surprise, like. We ain't planning nothing like that. Because I'm in his birth chart. I'm in his Saturn. And it is my birthday. See what I'm saying? I only study this dude's cards real deep like this when I'm protesting. Okay? Real talk. Okay? So it's still talking about partying, advertisement, public acknowledgement. It's talking about these. Okay? Okay? Now, Let's go on back over here to Saturn. And let's go through each one of these cards. Saturn and Queen of Cups. No, the way it reads is like this. The way you got to do it is like this. Saturn, this top card, got to go here. So we finna reorder the cards. Queen of Cups goes with Nine of Spades, goes with Queen of Swords. So all the top cards go together, all the bottom cards go together. Let's reorder it. So Queen of Cups goes with Nine of Spades, and Queen of Swords. And then we got Page of Pentacles goes with Ace of Pentacles, goes with Eight of Diamonds. That's how you do it. Okay? That's how it's been more effective for me to see what's going on. Okay? In regards to, y'all know I'll be doing a 3-piece $2.99. So that's why that's perfect for the fact that he got 2 planetary ruling cards. But for me, I only got 2. I got Eight of Diamonds, King of Swords, King of Spades. So if it's on mine, which I can show it to you. If it's on mine, and let's say where I'm at right now. I'm about to be in my Mercury. Because when your birthday come up, you're in Mercury. So I'm in Mercury, but I'm leaving out of Neptune. No. Where I'm leaving out of? Oh, I'm like sitting over here just staring at the paper like I don't got the other side. I'm leaving out of Neptune. Like I said, I'm leaving out of Neptune. And my Neptune is Ace of Spades, King of Wands, Five of Diamonds. Okay, so as I enter into my 52nd yearly spread, I'm going to be entering into Six of Diamonds for Queen of Swords. Excuse me. And I've already read all this about what's going on in my energy in my book. Okay. But I don't do it like that. I jumps around because you're supposed to still live life and allow natural things to occur. And then, you actually are guided to, okay, this is what's dominating right now. And this is what's going on now. And this is what's happening in the backdrop. So I tend to try to just stay forward thinking, forward moving in regards to what's coming next. And that's how I actually got the idea to create the What's Next Oracle. Okay? And you're going to see that as the momentum, bless you, baby. I think it's some shit coming from outside. As the wind beneath my wings keep on flowing and growing, you're going to notice how it's going to be the energy of like me speaking forward, like speaking prophetically. This is the word I'm looking for. Okay. Now, so right now I'm going to be in that Venus energy. Boom. There you go. He nowhere in the mix. He nowhere in the mix. He nowhere in the mix. But guess where he is? Guess where he is? Right here, Eight of Cups. The reason I can't take that literal, because my daughter has the same birth card. See? Now, another way you can cross-reference it is look at my Saturn energy. I'm in my own Saturn energy. See what I'm saying? I'm in my own Saturn energy. This is how I've always cross-referenced shit. Cross-referenced shit. I will look at that and then I will look at his shit and be like, wait, okay, let me see some comparisons. So I'm like, okay. He is having all his 4 cups, 2 of cups, all that. For me, you can see I was going to be doing a lot of mental fire work, a lot of mind, brain power, fire, spiritual energy, because you see a lot of black. You see a lot of black. Okay? But it's actually balanced. You see black and you see red. At one time, I was getting nothing but black. A couple of little specks of red. Because it was a lot. It was a lot of shit going on. Okay? It was a lot. So, his shit got a lot of red. A lot of red and a lot of hearts. Okay, so there's a lot of emotional tensions and shit going on in his life, around his life. Now, I can really get a more exclusive breakdown by looking at his Pluto and his results. His long range is to be in a relationship. Do you see that Two of Cups? I study this shit for real, real strong behind the scenes. His long range is to be in the Two of Cups. That's always signifying a partnership, a marriage, a connection, a commitment, a love committed, a loving committed union. See, so when they told me look at 4 cups, I knew that they was on point because I'd already seen this jump right out at me. Huh? You see his long range? 9 of cups, 2 of cups, 7 of spades. Okay, let's look at Elizabeth's long range for 52. Page of diamonds, 10 of cups. See? 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 You got to learn the planetary energy, the planetary influences energy, as well as know the tarot, what it means. It's a big deal. And it's going to be customized to the way you are being guided by your spiritual team as well. It's not just you alone. Okay? So you have to, and I'm only going into this realm of this with this dude because they're guiding me there. Yes. So with that being said, let's see what the Queen of Cups says. We're going to read like this. Queen of Cups, 9 of Spades, Queen of Swords. All of this is in his Saturn. We're reading the Saturn energy alone. That's what we're doing. It's annoying. You gotta be disciplined and you gotta be obedient. So I'm here for it. So Queen of Hearts in Saturn. What does the Queen of Hearts represents? This is the basic meaning of the Queen of Hearts. It's a card with many significant meanings. On one hand, it represents the devoted mother. Okay? And thus can indicate a time when a woman conceives or gives birth to a child. It can also be an indication of marriage for a man or a woman, especially as the Venus long range or result card. All right, let's go back to it. Queen of Cups, Venus long range or result card. Queen of Cups, Venus long range or result card. Venus, Queen of Cups, no. Long range, no. Result, no. Go to Elizabeth. Go to Elizabeth. I don't need to look at Renee's. I don't need to look at the baby mamas because the goal is to make sure he out of my energy. He should be in her energy. She's already announced it, and he my baby dad, and he gonna be forever. I don't give a damn. It don't got nothing to do with me. I don't need to go. I can rectify a spread like this on her. Why? No. Only on my enemy. Okay. Boom. What was I just saying? Long range? No, I said something else. Saturn. Let me look at it again. Tell you, every time I talk about this dude, I just get so flabbergasted. Yeah, so long range, he has 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 7 of Spades. Long range for me says Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Okay? Pluto and results. Pluto, Page of Swords, 7 of Wands, King of Wands, 7 of Diamonds. Here's Pluto, 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. You don't know what it means. I know what it means when I'm looking at it. Okay? His displacement is 7 of Wands. I have 2 of Diamonds in my displacement, as well as he has Queen of Pentacles. Oh, environment. That's what I meant to say. His environment has 6 of Spades, 10 of Cups. Mine has Queen of Cups. You see? 6 of Spades, 10 of Cups. We're going to read his environment. That's the reason why I kept that up there. Yeah, you definitely got to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? So, Queen of Hearts in Saturn reads. What's Saturn at? A new marriage this year. A new marriage this year, or period. Or any kind of committed relationship is likely to be marked by karmic overtones. It is possible that the two of you have been brought together to settle old debts, even from previous lives. So, this is what got me upset. Because I was like, wait, what? What the fudge? So, the two of you have been brought together to settle karmic debts, even from previous lives. So, if you got with the baby mama very early on in life to where you got sons that are goddamn grown and all this shit. So, that can't be talking about it like that, is it? Huh? But I don't see no little young woman out here. What y'all see right here? I don't see no young woman. No young woman popped out. I see mature woman. I see mature woman with this marriage card. Here you go with that page of pentacles. I told you, that's him right there. So it's like a mature woman marrying a child. What the fuck is going on? What is happening right here? A mature woman, this says a younger person. Or a literal child, or it means a new beginning. He got an ace of diamonds right there. So, somebody's sick. Somebody is going through illness. That's what this death card means. That's me. I'm definitely the person that's going through shit with my health. Right? His mother has passed on, so we can't add that into the equation. Let's look at it another way. He said his father has a wife. She could be going through an illness. See, I look at it from all angles. The goal is to dig into his energy to make sure ain't no shit coming my way. Like I said, I got to check on the enemy. Checking on the enemy. That's what this is. I'm like, okay. This mature woman, marriage, younger person. But something about an awakening. See? Look what it says. The truth finally comes out. Telling you, it was blowing my mind when I pulled the cards. Now let's get a little bit more kipper before we go a little bit deeper. Because, child, let me tell you something right now. Do you see how annoying this is when you want to focus on yourself? You want to focus on your own enlightenment and your own, like, if I could really just, focus on my physical health and getting everything together, continue my work and all of this. I have so many ideas and things to do to help people heal on their journey, their life, So I'm really seriously focused on my ministry. But I don't want to be dealing with this energy here if I don't have to. So you don't have to communicate and wish him well. You don't have to communicate and see how he doing. You don't have to do any of that shit. That's what it means for it to be completely over. Right? That's what it means for me. So I don't know why somebody would be calling themselves in love with their baby mama. This is Renee right here. But keep on fucking with a woman that he claims, I'm not with that woman. I'm not seeing her. That woman's lying on me. I went over there, but I only went over there. He wasn't even mad about me putting a video up of the ring camera with a blink camera. He wasn't even mad about that. It's like he needed her to see the shit. So that's what I'm saying. The shit show. I did that on purpose after communicating with him about the bullshit he did. And I said, okay, I got you. So before I put anything out, he knows about it. It's not no shock like, I don't know why that woman keep doing it. He knows about it. He knows that I told him, I said, okay, you don't want to leave me the fuck alone? I'm tired of you disrespecting me. I'm tired of you coming around me acting like you got good God sense and you're a fucking schizophrenic nutcase and you think that I want to be part of your fucking shit show? No. And I said, I'm about to show you. So me putting out the video was not to stir up no shit between him and whoever. It was to let whoever know I'm not that bitch you want to cross about this type nigga. I'm not her. So that's what it was for, to let you know. So he can never lie. Because you should ask, well, what you was over there for, though? Why was you up? But you said you don't like her. She fat. She bald headed. Like in the video, in the video. What do you see in her? Like what? So then they come on the channel like, damn. Oh, that's AI. She using filters. She doing this. She doing that. This is why in his text messages he receives a photo or two of me in the flesh. Like without the art. I do that on purpose, just in case. Let me see your phone. If you ain't lying, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. So I text him in a way for whoever could read it or whoever. See, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, but you said this right here though. And then it seemed like you didn't say. That's what I'm saying. I don't be saying nothing back, but I got the real text messages where he did say something. He deleted it before he showed it to you. He doctored the text messages before he showed you. And a woman can't be that damn dumb to see how I talk. So why would you say this up here on this bubble and then it's like so you didn't say nothing? No, I'm telling you that she be going off of me. She be just texting me. He likes the feeling of thinking that I am the master. I am the centerpiece of the shit show. This is when I realized this is what he was doing with my energy. Oh, off with your motherfucking head. When I woke up to this dude was doing that with my energy when I'm over here minding my complete entire business. And like, wait, what? I knew for a fact that when this dude told me the baby mama moved out. See, he gonna care. Look, there is a reason I'm showing you her cards. She 10 of diamonds, 10 of cups. He gonna care this moved out. That's his primary source. So that's a narcissistic. That's a narcissistic injury. Oh my gosh, she moved out. So that's why when he was coming over to my house, is all he talking about. Because his main source has moved out. But I didn't talk to him like in the knowledge and the wisdom of knowing everything that he think he doing. I had to play stupid, play slow, play like I don't know, play like I'm so overwhelmed what's going on with me and Terrence, so I'm not paying attention to the way he moving. Okay? Soon as she moves out, he calls my phone. I'm on my way to pick you up, make you a bag. I want you to spend a night. Do I seem like that type of woman you could call and say some shit like that too? And I'm going to respond with, what are you talking about? No, where's your baby mama? Where's she at? Look, she moved out. I'm finna come and get you. Get your bag together. I'm on my way. Yeah, okay, whatever. And then he slide up. I get in the car with me a duffel bag. And, nigga, please. This is what happened. Soon as she moved out. So it's like he wanted to prove to me that she really moved out. Come on, I'm going to come pick you up. You can come out. Why the fuck I want to sleep in a bed behind another female's calm? I don't do no whole shit like that. I remember one time when Mike was like, let's go to a room. I said, I don't do motel rooms. Oh, let that be the case. Look what I just said. I don't do that. When I realized, like, especially when the last time I was at a motel room, it was a brand new motel that they built. Brand new, just grand opening. And I found it as driving by a Walmart that I used to work at a long time ago. And I was like, oh, they just opened this one. Okay, brand new. So when I was leaving my ex-husband, that's why I call him X. he been X. Terrence X. TX. When I was leaving away from his energy, running away, escaping, that's why I would make me a bag and I was in that room. Yeah, I always had a hustling thing about me and have money, keep money on me. Boom. I paid for the room. Just for the weekend. And I just sat in the room. I went to the store, it was right by the Walmart, right behind the Walmart, on the side of the Walmart on the Beltway. Child, I went in there, got me some strawberries, just bought me little stuff, had my little food. I was going to have some fruit. I was sitting in the bed watching the TV, even though I didn't care about the TV. And I was like, ooh, this is what life could be like. This is how my life could be. where I'm not dealing with no man shit, none of his family problems, woes, none of that shit, his prescriptions and doctors. I'm fuck this. I'm getting out of this shit. And I did that for like 2 weekends in a row. Yeah, but then had to realize I gotta come back and deal with this shit. And it felt so good. So for the record, that was the last time I was in a room, a motel, and I felt like, nice. I don't give a damn if it's like the Hilton or wherever the fuck. Somebody's ass and calm and drippings and pubic hairs was on that damn mattress. I'd be creeped out about the shit. So no, I do not go to motel rooms. Me and Quasi was being together in my apartment. We was not going to no fucking motel rooms. So I don't know why Michael would say, yeah, let that be the case. Well, let you still take your ass to rooms. I don't do rooms. I'm in there looking at the bed, pulling back the blanket, trying to see if any bed bugs. Like, I get creeped out by energy. I can't rest in this shit. I can't do it. But that room was brand new. Brand smacking ass new. They had just grand opened it. Wasn't hardly nobody. It was only me and like 3 other cars at the weekend, that I decided that I'm going to come there and stay and just enjoy myself and have a peace of mind off to myself. And I was determined to get back in my space by myself with my child. That's it. So, okay? So, to be a person of a 10 of diamonds and 10 of cups, this woman, Renee, is destined. This is in her destiny. So, of course, I'm gonna think positive thoughts that maybe he got married to her. Maybe he finna turn over. He finna realize like he about to miss out. Like, right? Like that's how I'm gonna look at it. Type shit. I don't know, y'all. This is all me trying to say, Spirit, what's going on? What's the truth? Okay, so Queen of Hearts in Saturn is also saying it is possible that the two of you have been brought together to settle old debts, even from previous lives. Likewise, a birth this year would likely have some challenge. See? A birth this year. So that's this right here. New beginning. The child is representative of a new beginning. But why do I only see a mature woman out here? Unless this is indicative of him being mature in his femininity. So getting out of toxic, distorted, feminine, like womanizing behavior and all that shit, then I can see that being a mature woman. But this is an older lady. So not unless I don't see it. I don't see it in the cards. I don't see him getting with no mature woman and being faithful, meaning that he don't want to suck and fuck on nobody else but her. That's what faithful is for him. That's it. He got to pass that test. And I don't see it. But he definitely has something to do with something marriage. Something. And if I feel dispassionate about it, I'm on point. I'm totally on point, baby. Yes, indeed. Where's the kipper at? Let's see. So y'all see why I keep stopping, because Queen of Swords. Karmic. It's a karmic debt that he has to pay. So why would that not be to the baby mama? Whoever he was in the past life, whoever she was in the past life, they met each other to because you see, if I was trying to throw slugs, I would be telling all the shit that was told to me about him and his baby mama's connection. Why would I do that? That's not my fucking goal. Okay? My goal is to get your baby daddy out of my energy permanently. Nothing I didn't try to do. Nothing I tried to do work. So it's time to off with his head. That's period. Now, if he gonna be trying to run on a horse, if he gonna be on a horse galloping my way like the headless horseman coming towards me, then we gonna have to chop up the whole body. Got time. Stop fucking with me. Get out of my energy. Get out of my dreams. Why am I not dreaming of you marrying somebody? That's the, okay. Is the dreams restricted? That I'm not dreaming of you marrying someone? Like, oh, I had a dream that Quasi got married. Okay, that's what's up. You see, that's true energy. That's true authentic expression or reaction to that. That ain't what the hell I'm seeing. Just had a vision of the day. I just ain't gonna say it out loud on this damn live stream. Like, what? The fuck was that all about? All right, Spirit, can you please, to God be the truth? Woo! Councils of the highest white light. Can you please make my... Embrace your shadow stalker. See, when I wrote that on there, you see the shadow? When I wrote that on there, that was an indication to me that when I be trying to stay to... I try to not be a she-devil. I wrote that on there to remind me that you must stop trying to quiet the devil in you. Okay? And then I remember that the high priestess with the devil card is under my Tarotscope. And I was like, okay. Okay. Embrace your shadow stalker is what that says. So, and that would be with the awakening card right there. Can you please show me this woman who getting married? Who's getting married? What's marriage have to do around this man? That one to jump. Female practitioner. And the reason I wrote Miss Cleo on there because he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I saw the video, Miss Cleo. Okay. So we have that here. We have that here. I'm going to put that right where the Queen of Swords is for right now. What else we got going on? Manifestation. That would be with the Ace of Pentacles. Thief. Actual money. Aha. Thief. Actual money. Okay. All right then. Put that right there. Oh, so he doesn't want to be in conflict anymore. That's why that jumped right over the Queen of Cups. In reverse. So he's trying to fake like he's coming in peace. He probably felt like, I think I got her. I feel like she's going to get on a channel. She's going to say something that I'll know that I'm on point with the conjuring. It's working. See, he's so ignorant to think that Michael is the only man that the Most High God can place in my life to be a catalyst to the healing. That's the ignorance right there. So any type of conjuring and trickery that he's been doing towards Michael's life, oh, that's just adding to the karmic justice, okay? Uh-oh. See? He don't want... Yes. So somebody is not going to die. So Spirit is showing me this is not a physical death. This is a metaphorical death. Okay? Okay? This is a metaphorical death. Like, in other words, he's going through a death of the separation from this mature woman. Right? Because I spoke about my health woes. Right? And it does have this transitioning, physical death due to health woes. But this is being doctors and nurses and all this shit. Right? Doctors and nurses. See, nurses and doctors. Third party snitch. Medical. Boom. So all the different shit that could be happening negatively to cause a death on a literal sense, because this is feeling like a destiny swap now. This is feeling like a destiny swap. This son's a bitch ass motherfucking crusty toho then went around Louisiana somewhere and spoke to somebody and talked about a destiny swap. And he been doing some shit with somebody, some bitch, to try to destiny swap with me. This is literally where these people cloak themselves in your energy to such a degree that they literally take on everything pleasant about your life force. This is the ignorance that they think that they will never have to. If I have a certain crucifixion on my life or a cross to carry and a burden to bear in this soul, incarnation, to elevate and evolve to the next level, why the fuck would you say I have the power to avoid any of that shit and just take what's divinely showing up that she's going to have as an abundance? Let's keep going, Spirit. Show me. Show me. That jumped right over Miss Cleo. Healer. Yep. 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 Healer. Healer. I feel like this is like a healer of the world. You understand? Okay? And the reason that I put fake spiritualist, because that is what happened with the lady Miss Cleo. But this is not fake. This is the real deal Holyfield. I'm seeing Reiki, healing. Okay. This also can mean he's trying to heal and trying to reverse what he's done. If he hasn't already did this, he's going to get to the point where my beast around me going to be kicking that ass to where he baby, these I don't even call them physical, like in the physical form of a human vessel. Beast. I call them beasts. Like, I don't see them as human beings in the spiritual realm. These are beasts. So I feel like he could want to heal, something like, or working with a female practitioner. So there was a dark negative. When she gonna come out, it's gonna come out. The energy gonna come out, and then he trying to like reverse it. Yeah, because sleepless nights, anxiety, fears. He doesn't want this conflict no more. This conflict jumped right over the Queen of Cups. And then we got the healer jumping right over Miss Cleo. See, that means you doing your healing work. You doing your healing work. Let's put that over here with the Eight of Diamonds. That's what's going to get you wealthy and healthy. Healthy and wealthy. You doing your work. You minding your business. Yeah. Yeah. In your creativity with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. I put it right here with the Queen of Swords. I put it right here with the Queen of Swords. Okay. But, like I said, it could slide over here to the anxiety, fear, and all that. But that can also go with here. All in your head. All in your thoughts. All in your head, all in your thoughts about this conflict that you did with working with some female practitioner. Now you want to change shit. You don't want it to go that way. You want to kill that noise. Yeah, look, third party sitch. I guess he forgot to put the N. Third party sitch. So the third party would be this female practitioner. This is what he said out of his own mouth. Some woman in Louisiana and whatever. You see what I'm saying? Some type of person that really does not have any kind of true power to try to cast anything, because everything they do, it turn around in your favor and you still get healed from it. As you can see how this turned around like this with the Death card. So none of this shit is working. It's backfiring. It's backfiring, child. Hold on, cause that's gonna get on my damn nerves. It's backfiring, child. Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying that because this is a destiny swap, child. That's what they try to do. That's what they try to do. Do some tainted ass sex magic. Blood rituals and shit like that. Yeah, look. This came out right here and went over the Queen of Swords. This is the King of Swords. So the lies. The lies. Lies are being casted. See, third party snitch. Okay? Lies. So who would be a liar? A thief. So he's coming in as the King of Swords in reverse. So even if this is a twin flame connection, I've said this shit many goddamn times. He was false. False. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said it. I talked about it. I said it was so familiar. It was like deja vu. Wow, this is crazy. Why does this feel like this? I was telling him all that. Why does this feel like I did this before? It was the weirdest shit ever. A surprise proposal. Someone's hiding their true feelings. That's why I said he don't want to be in conflict no more. But I can't talk to her. I done fucked up. I had a bitch call the phone. I don't care if it was a co-worker, no matter. I should have did that stupid childish shit. I thought that was gonna bring her towards me. It won't. I'm turning 52 with wisdom, baby. Embrace your shadow. A surprise proposal. See? This is a dirty offer. This is a dirty offer, baby. This is a dirty offer. There it is. This is a dirty offer. Mature woman, you still ain't seen no other man jump out, no other woman jump out. This is a dirty offer. Ooh, child. Let's go ahead and get that 3-piece $2.99 going on here. 3-piece $2.99. That's what I love about the tarot. They're gonna always show me me up in it. I love it. They always show me. So it's gonna clarify. So we got the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Pooh, what we gonna eat, boo? Cause I cooked that little food yesterday, and that was just a little too, cause it only had about 5, 6, 7 wings. Nine of Swords and Queen of Swords. All right, so Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Queen of Swords in upright. This 3-card spread portrays a powerful journey from anxiety through emotional healing and into decisive logical actions. You're moving from a state of intense worry toward using your head and heart to find clarity and boundaries. The Nine of Swords upright is talking about nightmares. This card points to fear, anxiety, and sleepless nights. It represents the monkey mind taking over, where you might be catastrophizing or letting paranoia obscure your reality. The Nine of Swords often appears when inner turmoil or lingering trauma is keeping you up at night. The Queen of, because I've been sleeping hard as hell, hard and hot. Well, that sounds kind of funny. I've been sleeping like deep and hot, like hot flashes, like, sweating, perimenopause. So you ain't talking about me. Okay. Queen of Swords upright. Oh, did I jump? Okay, yes, I jumped. So, why does that be happening? No. I didn't jump. Queen of Cups upright. The healer. See? The healer card. Where it was. Here you go. The healer card. So that is nightmares all in their head. But see, this person don't want to be like that no more. They did not express their true emotions. So that's why it's like they want to heal the past. I said it. I said it. The Queen of Cups upright, the healer. As the Queen of Cups, this card brings profound empathy, compassion, and emotional stability. She tells you to treat yourself with the same tenderness and care you would show a loved one. This is the emotional safe haven you need to return to in order to soothe the panic of that Nine of Swords. So why would he be in the panic of a Nine of Swords? Losing the connection to this mature woman. But that's retarded because you got a Ten of Cups, you got a baby mama, Ten of Diamonds, Ten of Cups. So you didn't do the work to literally meet another woman and treat her right. You had your niece in your life. You had the thing and whoever. You didn't want to treat nobody right. You don't want to do no right by nobody. So what is you all in your head over this mature woman for? Your baby mama way younger than you. We are the same age. So she in her 40s or something. So this is a mature woman here is talking about. Who it is you in your head over? Nobody got time. I don't give a damn. What else to say? Queen of Swords upright, the strategist. The strategist. Yep. Yeah, doing your work. Strategizing, the healer. All, you know what I'm saying? The cards are interchangeable. The Queen of Swords represents logic, clear boundaries, and decisive action. She cuts through confusion with honesty and intellect. While the Queen of Cups feels, the Queen of Swords analyzes. That's what I'm doing. She steps in to evaluate your situation objectively, telling you to speak your truth and set firm boundaries. Ooh, we got some core messages. The progression of these cards suggests that you must use your heart to heal your mind and your mind to protect your peace. The anxiety of the Nine of Swords cannot be solved by going in a panic mode. Instead, the spread asks you to use the nurturing energy of the Queen of Cups to soothe your anxieties and the intellectual strength of the Queen of Swords to establish clear boundaries and release what is no longer certain. She not yours. She not yours. She never gonna be yours. She never was gonna be yours. No. If there was ever a time, a micro minute that I felt connected to this man in a way of loving energy of building, he ruined that shit in the same moment that I said it. And inner knowing. It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be. Okay? Queen of Swords has spoken. It ain't gonna be. Show me what I need. I just need one more card to come out to show me. Show me what I feel that I know with that intuitive card coming out. I know. Look. Fearing going to prison. Fearing going to prison. That's what's keeping him up at night. Fearing losing his livelihood. That's why I said your baby mama is a Ten of Diamonds, Ten of Cups. Let's talk about what the Ten of Diamonds mean. Let's talk about what the Ten of Diamonds mean. We gonna reorder the cards too, just so I can show your ass. Let's talk about what what it was? Ten of Diamonds. Okay, hold on, not this book. Let's talk about what the Ten of Cups is standing for. All right. Ten of Diamonds. Renee card Ten of Diamonds stands for. Did I miss the blessed card? So you are fucking over your blessing. Your baby mama's Ten of Diamonds is the blessed card. Okay, she also has Ten of Cups. Success with groups. See? Y'all see why I kept her card out? Success with groups. So let's talk a little bit about the Ten of Diamonds because that's her birth card. All right, the Blessed card. This card sits in the very center of the life spread, protected on all sides by Jupiter's blessings. It is the card of material opulence, though few of them actually achieve this reality. However, all 10 of diamonds are protected financially, and they will always have a certain amount of good luck. To achieve their highest potential, they need to be involved in a business, preferably their own. They have the know-how to manage and run a business of any size. Many of them inherit or marry into wealth. Well, Quasi, that won't be you. Okay? With so many blessings, you might expect them to be generous souls, but that is not always the case. Many of them simply direct these blessings to the acquisitions of more money. And some even become ruthless in regards to getting more money. Others, however, pay heed to their Queen of Wands karma card, the card of intuition, and it just jumped out. And service through knowledge and devote their talents and resources to helping the world. So that's when you said she's in ministry. She's in alignment. All tens are in danger of becoming overly fixated on accumulation of materialistic things. For the 10 of diamonds, this will manifest as a money fixation of some types. So it showed up, right? Money. And here's the thief. Now, what that got to do with anything? I'm just showing y'all. How I get down with the get down. What that got to do with anything? Okay? It says, 10 of diamonds are very creative and they're intelligent. They're always successful in whatever they undertake. Usually this power is directed toward business and financial gain, and there's no size, business or financial enterprise they cannot handle. If they develop their spiritual awareness, later years will be filled with the expansion of their mind and soul instead of doubt and indecision. Many find an artistic avenue of expression in their later years in life. Which brings many rewards. Okay? Some of the issues concerning relationships with the 10 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds have a strong desire for love and relationships. That also shows up as her being a Cancer sun sign. They also have karma through past lives. So that's what it is. It's her. Yes. Praise be to the Most High. It's the baby mama. Woo! Come on, y'all, clap for me, goddammit. Why y'all not clapping? Send me some stars or some hearts or something. Clap. It's not me. It's the baby mama. Yes. Hallelujah. So we're going to put on here, read love cards. Praise be to the Most High. Page, what was the page? 200 through 201. Praise be. It's not me, y'all. Let's continue with that part. It says they also have karma from past lives that must be discharged through one or more difficult divorces or separations. The karma they bring into this life is that of having been the one who left another unfairly and unlovingly. In this life, they are likely to receive the same treatment from another, often the same person they were with before. So Quasi and Renee is from each other's past life energy. Praise be to the Most High God. He need to clear that shit up. And I feel like that's why he tried to use my energy so potently, my energy is, to be a catalyst for her. See how you be guided? You got to be guided. You You understand? So let's go ahead and clear the energy. See what's coming in for Quasi Rael and Renee Green. Let's go. So she would become Renee McNeese. So Quasi and Renee McNeese. Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and say hallelujah. So it makes sense why can't seem to get with another man and move forward past him. He can't keep having wayward dick syndrome and try to fuck the world and keep telling every girl about her. It makes sense. Now I get it. I'm gonna put his face on the thumbnail. Hopefully he can get some healing from this, y'all. Praise be to the Most High. To God be the truth. Child, nobody got time. Get about my energy. Shit. You're not about to be using my energy to try to learn your goddamn karmic lessons in self-love and try to have me be child. Yeah, and she came in and she cheated with he ain't married to you. Now if Michael lied and he actually went back to a wife, now Michael been lying. I almost sound like I said that Michael been lying. Michael been lying. 8:08 on the clock. Michael been lying. He didn't say he was going back to his wife and they gonna work it out. He said that, and my little feelings just gotta be put on ice. I gotta ice my shit down. Ice my heart down. I would not have contacted him. But don't throw shit in my face just try to see how I'm gonna react, because I'm not gonna react in the way you think I'm gonna react. Like that. So, anywho, I don't wanna hear that shit. If that's what the case was, tell me. I will get the stepping. Cause I never bothered your life the whole goddamn time. So stop playing with me. In here, let's see. Let's reorder the cards. What you need, my love? What you want to get? Hold on, y'all. Daughter talking. All right, guys. So the truth is here, baby. The high priest is illuminating the truth. The high priest is illuminating the truth. Okay? That's right. Because we want this man to go on with his life. And we want this man to live his life like it's golden. Right, family? Is that what we want? We don't want no smoke. That's what we don't want. We want him to go on with his life and live his life like it's golden. We don't want no smoke. So, I'm wishing him the best as he moves forward. I just want him to get out of my dreams and get into his car and move on down the road with his love of his life or whatever. You know, I'm wishing him and Renee Green the best. I hope they can actually get married and go and live their life. Shit, they might be coming around like, you know, appreciate that guidance, you know what I'm saying? You did that, you know, yeah, I had to spiritually whoop his ass to get him in order for you, girl. No problem. Okay. Wish y'all the best. Okay. You know what I'm saying? No problem. So, I'm grateful that I was able to do that for him. Okay? So, what else we got? So, High Priestess stands for something that is known. Three cards. Ascending. Actual money. You saw that awakening card, okay? Ooh. Ooh. Spirit saying we want to talk to you about you right quick. Ascending, moving upwards into more and more conscious enlightenment. Actual money coming in through your divination practices, your ministry. That's a beautiful thing. So that's what they want me to see straight up. Straight up, and it's no lie, because it says it right here. Progressions in life will lead to a graduation of consciousness. So Spirit says that's what's coming in. We'll be talking about this on part 10. Is this part 9? Let me make sure what part I'm on. I think this is part 9. Yes, on part 10, we'll be talking about the progressions in life. Okay? And then they want me to do a divine masculine, divine feminine archetype. Okay. So honestly speaking, I think I'll be titling this. This is my wedding gift to you. The wedding gift to Quasi and Renee. Isn't that crazy? Who would have known that it would have elevated like this? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it amazing how the Most High works? So, that's the 4 cards. Let's get 3 to start with. So this might be the end of this wedding gift for them. What should I call it? The wedding gift to the warlock? Y'all know I'll come up with some clever shit. Wedding gift to the warlock. I gotta figure it out. So he is her. Queen of Pentacles. Mmm. Nine of Swords, horizontal, underneath the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me. Hangman. Along with the Five of Swords. Here we go with that bullshit. Here we go with that bullshit. Why would the Queen of Pentacles get a horizontal Nine of Swords? Let's see that by itself. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, what we decide on, baby? So I'm wishing him and his baby's moms the best. Like, child, I send y'all a gift, if everything, child. You do not have to worry about Elizabeth. Okay, what's B? Did you give me B? Okay, what B say? I like B better. Okay, thank you. The Nine of Swords in a horizontal position indicates that your anxiety and sleepless nights are actively blocking your path to financial and personal security. Oh, and it's about my health. So that's what I know clearly right away. My housing situation, my health. Okay. It says you're currently struggling to access the grounded, stable energy of the Queen of Pentacles because of temporary mental overwhelm. It's temporary, as you saw it earlier. Yes. Okay. So praise be. The Nine of Swords horizontal represents an obstacle or a crossing influence. A crossing influence. Okay, what's this crossing influence, Spirit? Yeah, that's correct. Because we got this here. We got this conflict. And remember that we had went into a deep gnosis about the hangman in the Kabbalistic Tarot, and it was talking about, like, sexual energy and all of that type stuff. We gonna see. So Spirit is letting me know that irregardless to this temporary blockage, okay, it's temporary. Okay. And it will cause anxiety to anyone who is, experiencing health problems and all that type of shit. Like I tell people all the time, you can get in a car accident, but if you're a permanently vegetative state of in a wheelchair like Christopher Reeves, what does it matter how many goddamn 100,000 you got? You still fucked up. So people in your life will benefit from that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles upright. This is the provider card. This card represents ultimate resourcefulness, financial stability, comfort, and practical success. She's organized, she's grounded, and excels at nurturing both her home and her career. This is your core energy or the goal you are trying to reach. Absolutely. And it's showing here. And I showed up as High Priestess. Okay. So absolutely. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here in this little 3-piece $2.99. Okay, and it's not about being in fear, it's about being in frustration for me. Okay, because that's what this channel does. Helps me deal with, the cognitive talk therapy. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if there's still some shit going on that he's supposed to be focused on his marriage to his wife. I always called her his wife. Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman and the Five of Swords, all in the upright. This combination right here signals that a lucrative new beginning is available. But claiming it is going to require you to pause, to change your perspective and walk away from an exhausting conflict. This quasi shit. Like I told him, dude, I'm not trying to fight you, man. Yeah. Chill out, dude. Straight up. Okay? And also the conflict of what motherfuckers have been trying to do to me in the astral. You know what I'm saying? The breakdown. Ace of Pentacles upright. The seed. This card represents a fresh start regarding money. Is right here. Fresh start regarding money. Career or physical health. Thank you. It is a tangible manifestation of prosperity, a new job offer, or a solid investment opportunity. The Hangman upright, the pause. We still in the pause. Excuse me. This card represents voluntarily surrendering, suspension, and viewing the world from a completely different angle. It's going to require you to step back, stop forcing outcomes, and sacrificing old ways of thinking to gain true institute. This is that dude. This is that dude right here. I'm going to read that again. The card, the Hangman in the upright, is about a pause. To completely consider surrendering how you are viewing this High Priestess energy in trying to block their progress with the Five of Swords. This is a hollow victory. This card represents conflict, betrayal, and winning at all costs. It often indicates a situation where communication has been broken down, leaving everyone involved feeling defeated, resentful, or drained. I don't feel drained. No, I don't feel defeated. I am very resentful, and I am tired of dealing with the shit. So yes. And so whatever you pulling on the baby mama, she going through shit because your energy keep on pulling on her. The core message says a promising new financial or practical opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles is right in front of you, but you cannot fully grasp it yet because you are tangled up in a toxic, draining conflict with a Five of Swords. This is him showing up as a Five of Swords. Now let's go look at his chart to see if we got Five of Swords over there anywhere. Let's go look. All right, let's see. He has Five of Cups in Mars, Two of Swords in Mars, Four of Wands in Mars, Two of Pentacles in Mars, King of Pentacles in Mars, Five of Wands in Mars. So he got two fives right there in Mars. Yep, we gonna read it. Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Five of Cups in Mars. Five of Hearts. It's speaking of changes and restlessness in your heart that can manifest in many ways. At the deepest level, you will probably be feeling a dissatisfaction with your current relationship situation, and you desire some sort of change. This same dissatisfaction may extend to your living situation. Many people move to a new home or living environment under the influence of this card. Hearts represent home and family just as much as it does our romantic relationships. The Five of Hearts in any period could indicate this sort of move. When this card appears, there's always going to be the chance of a separation or divorce from somebody that you love, but there's an equal possibility that you will be taking a trip or moving to a new house. The highest manifestation of this card is that of going out and meeting somebody new and telling others about you, and telling others about who you are. What you are doing and who you are. You can make important contacts when this card is around. Okay. So if he finishing out things with Renee, he could actually enter into a relationship with a whole new different person. That's what I'm seeing here. So Five of Cups and who? Mars. In Mars, the Five of Hearts promises many changes and a certain restlessness within you. These may jeopardize love and work relationships. Connected with a man or your work are possible changes in feelings or location. Connected with a man or your work are possible changes in feelings or location. Men provide stimulation but also stimulate restlessness. In general, you will be more restless than usual, and this can inspire changes in work or love. Be careful with this energy, as breakups can often be devastating and expensive, especially if you end up in a legal battle. So, child, don't know. You see what I'm saying? My goal is not for me. Let me write that down. That's a key factor. Can we put the fan in the window for a minute? Because that little herbaline just kicked in strong. And it normally don't. In Mars. Page 176. Okay, so a legal battle. Like I said, I don't necessarily be trying to dig all deep and know all the details and all the grimy, messy shit. I can be petty, but my pettiness is powerful. So, this ain't being petty. This is me. This ain't being petty. This being ready for him to get the fuck up out of my energy altogether. Cause I can't ever see no friendship of like getting along. Like nope, you just can't do certain shit to me. You just can't. It's not. You can't come back from it. You can do it, but you can't come back from it. And here's what's crazy about the fact of forgiving people and moving forward in your life is the fact that you don't even be thinking in terms of the first altercation or the first transgression or the first betrayal. It's like motherfuckers be having multiple transgressions against you and betrayals and setups and shit. You see what I'm saying? They be having multiple. They really do. And then he got Five of Wands in that same energy. Thank you. I need some air. That shit was kind of potent. Five of Wands. Changes in plans or thinking. So, 5 can mean change in residence or traveling opportunities. 5 of Clubs can also mean a restlessness that's going to bring up a desire to explore new realms, at least on the mental level. You will likely feel a dissatisfaction with things as they are, and you want to progress into new areas. Only negative side of getting a 5 of Wands is an unwillingness to commit yourself to a particular belief or philosophy. So in my seeing of what's going on, it's an unwillingness to commit to thoughts of truly being faithful and loyal. Yeah, 5 of Clubs and the Mars. Your own changeability is a bit out of control during this period. This could precipitate arguments with some male that could force some unwanted changes. Your opinions regarding some male may change many times during this period. Your restlessness will be stronger than usual and cause you to make decisions that threaten to either your relationship or your security in some way. Damn, are you okay? It's talking about a man. So I don't know what this is. Either it's talking about the feminine he's dealing with pertaining to him being that man or something. Something about a man. So, I don't know. Something going on with about a man. Could be the father. Maybe he's having some issues with his father. Uh-huh. Could be having some issues with his father. Okay, so the points that I paid attention to was the 9 of spades and Saturn, the 4 of cups in Uranus, 5 of cups in Mars, 5 of wands in Mars. So for the record, the Renee energy, woman in his life, is from a past life. So that's why it seems like they have like this very toxic ass soul tie. Okay. So what else we got coming out? So that's the reason why that 5 of cups past life shit just kept coming up, 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 kept coming up. And honestly speaking, now that I didn't move forward, that whole thing of quasi feeling like Chris Williams could have just strictly been because of his trying to cloak and try to, you know, mail in with your look. Oh my God, I can't make this shit up. Mature woman. All this anxiety is about this mature woman. Gemini. I can't make this shit up. What else we got here? Yep. Don't want it to be over. Blocking the ending. Shit is annoying, man. He blocking the ending. Yeah. Opposing forces. Enemy minds. Yeah. That will be the 8 of Swords. A love offer. Literally blocking. Trying to block me in my ace, man. This shit crazy. Blocking a love offer. Because that love offer means it's totally over. Man, please. That shit crazy. Because he want to be that love offer, that fake ass, phony ass. He cannot stand me being unbothered by this shit. So he's bothering me. Is what this is saying, right? In upright, you unbothered. Peace. I'm always with my peace sign. He wants me to be bothered. Or even some feminine energy he's dealing with. Because Renee would show up as a Queen of Pentacles. Is irritated and bothered too. Oh my gosh. Yes. She bothered by his lies. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Oh, Spirit, give me a couple of cards. My food is here. I'm about to go for the day. I'm off work. I'm about to go for the day. Give me a couple to me. Let me see. Animosity. Hating me, mad at me, girl. Girl, I don't want your man. 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 Yeah. He could be soulmate, but that's all he was, girl. Karmic soulmate. So you ain't got to be mad at me. Look at the videos. Pay your ass over here and look at the videos, girl. Yeah, real love. Yeah, real love. He really is in love with me. I get it. But I don't want that kind of love. See, this will be the devil card. Passion. Yeah. So what? So what? So what? And all them type of different folks he want to lay up with. Child, he got passion for the world. Whatever. Come on, Spirit, show me now. Let's come into a definitive conclusion. Yep, it's over. It's over with this mature woman. Look, Renee. It's over with this mature woman. See? It's not gonna work. Is that gonna be me wearing a? I don't want to wear no wig look like that. But I lost weight, got my shit together. Hey, go girl. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm gonna get healed, baby. Yes. Spirit say, yes, you are a healer. You're gonna be healed. Don't worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about him affecting your path no more. That shit is over with. He trying to stop it, but this shit is over with. It's over with. Yes. Continue your journey. Continue your journey. Continue your journey. Yes, and this is the truth. Everything that I said today is the truth. Praise be to the Most High God. To God be the truth. Yes. And what's coming? See, this is, look. This says, closer than you think, but it hasn't happened yet. What the fuck is wrong with this phone that it keep cutting off my live? But it hasn't happened yet. Right? Closer than you think, but it hasn't happened yet. And then something over here is in reverse. Yes. So you still going through it. Okay? And then it said up there what's coming in for me. So peace, y'all. Peace.